classes, I've gotten into 2 physical fights. I can pick locks.
What kind of martial arts did you practice?
I did karate. I did it for many years, and I'm a 2nd degree black belt.
Well, that's all I needed to know. Because I believe that that's the lie.
Do you really? That's that fast? Wow, okay. Are you locking in that answer?
That is my final answer.
That I've been in 2 physical fights outside of martial arts classes?
That is your lie.
You think I, Damien Haas, would never get into physical fights outside of a martial arts class?
I am locking it in as my final answer.
Come on.
Great.
Sounds
so
locked
the way
to
this
me.
generally works is we have these all set up, and how does this work? So I would pull this back. And if you're wrong, I get to spray you with this. But if you're right, I have to put it down.
Right.
So you're fully aware of how the game works right now?
It's like getting
Straight.
Oh, all the water is bouncing.
Yeah.
Wetsuit.
It goes straight down.
But I also feel like it doesn't matter to you now. You're like, oh no.
Oh no!
It's like if we
That was a commercial, honestly. Can we get it in slow-mo?
It was like if we did the like Spencer spanking video, but he's wearing like steel
Metal,
armor.
yeah.
I was just like, okay.
Well, so I want to know how you learned how to pick locks.
Self-taught. My father had a lockpick set, and I always wanted to learn. And he was always like, no, this is my thing. But then when he passed away, I found it in a bag by itself, like in the middle of his garage, and I was like, oh, this was for me. Like, I think this was like set here for a reason. If not, who's gonna miss it? So I just got to sort of like play around with it.
Was that the lie?
No, that's true.
Oh, okay.
So the lie
Yeah,
was.
the lie is that I did not break my foot. I did not get like a hairline fracture and walk around for a month on it.
Yeah.
How do you break your hairline?
Sorry, it's a type of fracture where like the bone just cracks a little bit. And they call it a hairline.
I'm
and so,
stupid.
I've literally never broken anything either. So.
That'd be crazy.
And I have been into
break this.
physical
I
fights.
got a
Break your hairline.
So the fight stuff, I've never instigated anything. I've never done anything I didn't like have to. The most recent one was I was waiting for an Uber on a dark like street corner, and this guy came up and he just like groped me. And I responded. And
With no.
and other stuff. And
his
so
hairline.
like he was, and so he ended up like being on the ground in a way and just being like, I'm sorry. And I was just like, what the f was that? And he was just like, I'm sorry. And I was like, get the f out of here. And then he like ran off.
What if he watches this video?
Then he knows not to try. And then
Don't mess with it.
And then the other one was stupid. It was in high school, and I was in the middle of gym class. I was just talking to this one girl about this thing. I forget even what it was about. It was probably something about chorus. And this guy comes up to me, who I like know fairly well, and I guess he's just filled with teenager hormones or whatever. And he's like trying to get my attention, and he just starts like slapping my face, and he's like, hey,
What?
hey. And I'm like having a conversation with this girl, and I go, so sorry, just 1 minute. What? And then like he's on the ground, like going like, ugh. And then all of a sudden, all the jocks like all at once turn around, they go like, oh! And they're like, fight, yeah, fight. I'm like, not fight. This is not fight. And they were like, fight. And I was like, that's not what's happening. So like then we had to like run the mile together afterwards, and he's like next to me, he's like, we should both go to the principal's office for that. We should both get in trouble. I should probably tell it so we both get in trouble. I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Like, don't, like you started a fight and I responded. You did, why were you doing that? So
Very impressive, though. You stood up for yourself. That's big.
Thank you. It's generally, my philosophy is if you can leave the situation, leave the situation. I was also stupid in high school at that point. Being alone on a dark street while getting like groped by a lunatic stranger, I'm like, that one is not like you better stop that, mister. It's like, no, I'm gonna make that
Self-defense.
very clear that
Yeah.
it's not okay.
Well, I'm glad that you had the training to defend yourself.
Thank you. I punched him very hard.
All right.
All right, Arasha, I'm ready.
All right.
Tell me all about your truths and lies.
I will.
You guys realize this is the boss fight of 2 truths, 1 lie.
Is it though?
Damn.
That's
She's
good.
doing it. She's doing the thing.
I have a black belt in Taekwondo. I fell off a ladder and broke my left leg.
Oh.
My brother pushed me into a wall and I had to get stitches on my head.
How much older is your brother?
2 years.
How long do you do Taekwondo?
6 years?
Got it. And what were you doing up on that ladder?
I was checking out this room that was otherwise inaccessible.
One of those
One of those.
second story rooms with no stairs, huh?
One of those. Yeah.
I do remember you saying something about you having done Taekwondo in our conversations before. I think you've done Taekwondo. I think this is a half lie where you did not get your black belt, but you got pretty far. You seem to me like a high achiever, so you would have probably been doing like acting things in high school, or maybe had to focus on other things. Or maybe you started a little later and you went off to college or moved away or something before you got your black belt. I'm gonna say that's the lie.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, you do not have your black belt in Taekwondo.
So I guess I'm gonna pick that up for a second.
And
If
I said before face was fine, I'd actually prefer chest if that's
Right,
cool.
right. So if that is a lie,
Right,
I won't spray water at you.
correct.
But if you're incorrect,
Oh my God!
Was it the ladder? Was it the ladder? That's enough!
it wasn't the latter either.
Too many, too
Oh
much.
my God! We're actually getting more wet
Yeah.
than you are. My hair is shrinking.
You guys chose to come and watch this. So.
So the lie would have to be your brother did not push you into the wall.
Correct.
Okay.
My brother did not push me into a wall. However, I did run into a wall, and I did have to get stitches on my head.
Do you believe her? Do you need a lie detector?
Yeah, you know what? You might have given 3 truths. So I need a lie detector now.
Mom?
Mom?
Come on over here, Mom.
Get on there. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry to make you relive this difficult memory. Did Arasha truly need stitches after running into a wall?
Yeah.
What
I
happened?
know, I remember that. Oh my God. You know what? Please don't ask me. Otherwise, I'm gonna cry.
Okay. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that I became the bad guy, but okay. That's fine.
I really wish you wouldn't probe these questions on my mom.
I'm very emotional right now.
It's okay. I like your nails.
Thank you.
You got it.
But still, I'm emotional.
It was actually a really scary experience. I mean, I don't remember any of it because I was like 2
Yeah.
or something.
wow.
Yeah, but I was playing tag with my brother and my cousin. So my brother was there,
Got
but
it.
I ran into the wall and I had to
She
get
got
stitches.
hurt.
Yeah,
It was bad.
Got it.
real
got it.
tough.
Cool.
See, my mom's only gonna tell you the truth, just like me.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mom.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess it's time for round 2.
Yeah, now that you made my mother cry.
I'm okay.
I have an extra muscle in my wrist. The other names my parents considered for me were Edward, Garland, and Wolfgang.
Sorry.
I have eaten raw horse.
When did you eat raw horse?
I visited Japan maybe 5 years ago, and it was a special at a restaurant that I went to.
Why were you visiting Japan?
Smuggling. No, fun, because it's fun,
Right,
Arasha.
it's so
Because
fun.
Japan is rad.
Yeah, and the horse was good?
Yeah, it was delicious. Had a little red sauce on top, very garlicky.
Did you feel full?
No, it was only a little bit expensive for our horses.
How much did it cost?
It was, I don't remember exactly, but I remember it was the kind of place where you order like a lot of small dishes, and that was just one of them, and it was like on the more expensive side, so it was just sort of like, you know, tried for the story.
And what did you